Welcome back to Maryland Baseball Network as the Bryant Bulldogs are in the danger zone now. Bases loaded for the Terps, and the top of the order coming up. Eddie Hakopian, who's reached both times, has a chance to really blow this one wide open here as he faces a new pitcher, Tyler Tornberg, the righty. First pitch on the way is a check swing strike. They're going to say he went. A little bit of a funky delivery there. Tornberg, senior, originally from Chatham, New Jersey. 0-1 is outside.
Yeah, a couple appearances on the year for Tornberg.
Originally went to school at Rutgers. Struggled there. Came over here. That one taken outside. 2-1 to Eddie Hakopian.
Struggled with the walk his last time on the mound against Stonehill. Two of them ended up costing them a run.
2-1 and an awkward swing and a miss from Hakopian. Looks like he's
he was ready for a fastball there.
And
did not get it.
Yeah, did not get one. I don't know if he's gotten one so far. Eddie Chance have broken out 2-2. And taken outside. Really been attacking that outer half to the leadoff man.
Yeah, Tornberg, the only winning pitcher on this Bryant team, won their game against GW. Had 2 innings in that one, 4 hits, 3 runs.
Full count. Hakopian lines that one into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Lambros coming around. Throw is cut off. It's a 2-run single for Eddie Hakopian. And the Terps up 7-1. He is 2 for 2 on base all 3 times.
Yeah, he's having a day. That's now 4 times he's on base. He had 2 singles, then the walk, and now another single for Eddie Hakopian.
3 for 3, I should say, not 2 for 2.
What a day. What a day he's had. What a year he's having so far. Like I said on the podcast last week, that one's in there to Honar. I think I said on the podcast last week that he was going to be team MVP, and it's not looking so bad so far.
Does not get any easier here for Tornberg as Honar steps up to the plate. Already has an RBI in this game. 0-1 is grounded to Noriega over at first. They will not go back to, or at second, they will not go back to first to complete the double play. So runners on the corners, 2 outs after that fielder's choice. So that brings Chris Hakopian to the plate now. 2 outs. Hakopian had a real good hit last time, but it was a robbery out there in center field, and he takes a first pitch strike. Great play made by the center fielder, Gregor.
Would be nice for the Terps to get another one, just to keep extending that lead.
10 hits already for the Dirty Terps. Throw back to first, not in time. Hakopian batting righty. He's got a runner on first and a runner on third. Here's the pitch from Tornberg. That one inside. 1-1. Tornberg comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. All right, Tornberg set now, fires, and Hakopian lines that one down the line, base hit. Martin will score. Moving to third is Honar. Hakopian with an RBI double. It's 8-1.
Yeah, again, just another great piece of hitting from Hakopian, pulling it down the line. Grady was playing pretty close to the line, but it was just hit so hard under his glove. Got through. It's another run. Honar was being waved home, but swept up the stop sign last minute, and Honar got back. Good base running there from the Terps, as they have another good hitter up in Kevin Keister.
Kevin Keister already gone yard today. The first pitch to the shortstop is a strike.
And also for people keeping score out there, they have switched it in stat broadcasts that Calarco play at the beginning of the inning. They've called it a single.
That one a little upstairs to Keister. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Keister has reached twice today, also walked in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-1 from Tornberg, and that one popped up. Not sure where that ball is.
It's to the right of us.
There. Lost it in the clouds.
There it is.
A young fan over to get that one. So 3-1 now. Kevin Keister from Smyrna, Delaware. Now pokes that one out foul. That one onto the street. 2022, Keister was all Big Ten first team. He's hit over 300 in his last 2 seasons. He's been one of Maryland's better players in recent memory. And that one in there for strike 3. Caught him looking. So that ends the inning, but the Terps get another 4. And they lead 8-1 here as we will move to the top of the 6th.
Daniel Stein is in Studio B with more on some of Maryland's shining stars. Daniel?
Yeah, guys. Last time I was in front of camera, I talked about how Maryland's incoming transfers provided plenty of hope for the upcoming season. And today, I'd like to highlight some newcomers who have really made an impact so far this season. Our first new Terp who's been lighting it up is freshman third baseman Chris Hakopian. Originally committed to Wake Forest, Hakopian switched his commitment to play with his brother Eddie, and in his first 16 games with Maryland, he's been nothing short of spectacular. Hakopian is batting .317 with 15 RBIs and already has 4 homers. His first home run of the season traveled 412 feet and was hit 102 miles per hour. Not bad for a guy who was in high school 6 months ago. He also has the second most walks of anyone on the team and has started in every game he's played in, providing stability at a premium position on the diamond. Another Terp who's been exceeding expectations so far is Logan Coster, who has settled into the Saturday spot in Maryland's rotation. Coster came over from George Washington this year, and in his first 4 starts, he's produced a 4-0 record with a .245 ERA. He may not have super high strikeout numbers like other big-name starting pitchers in the Big Ten, but he's been just as effective. Coster is in top 10 among Big Ten pitchers in ERA, opposing batting average, innings pitched, and his 4 wins are tied for the conference lead. Coster, along with Kenny Littman, have formed a deadly duo at the top of the rotation, but sustained success is key down the stretch. If Coster can continue to pitch deep into games, he could take a lot of pressure off a Maryland pitching staff, which was a point of concern coming into the year. Another freshman who's been making his mark is Braden Martin. Like Chris Hakopian, Martin was previously committed before deciding on Maryland. The Maryland native has started in 13 of the team's 16 games so far, providing positional versatility playing left and right field. But the key statistic for Martin has been his .404 on base percentage. It's not the most glamorous stat out there, but if you look into what factors into OBP, we begin to see that his hitting approach is so far beyond his years. Martin sports around a 20% walk rate. To put that number in context, Sam Honar's walk rate is around 17%, and Martin is almost 5 years younger than Honar. He's also only struck out 7 times this season, and among Maryland players who've played in at least 10 games, Martin's low strikeout numbers are comparable to team veterans like Eddie Hakopian and Kevin Keister. This may be a small sample size, but it's still impressive for someone his age. And for our final star newcomer, we have to talk about the pride of Wilmette, Illinois, Alex Calarco, a transfer from Northwestern who has added an influx of power to the lineup. Calarco is top 5 on the team in total bases, slugging percentage, RBIs, and most notably, is tied for the team lead with 4 home runs on the season. This season against Georgia Southern, he hit a ball 111 miles per hour for a home run, and it traveled 430 feet. That's far by major league standards. May I remind you that this is a guy who's still recovering from an injury. Head coach Matt Swope said that he was shocked that Calarco didn't hit double-digit home runs at Northwestern, and just a few weeks in, it's easy to see why he said that. And guys, while the many departures from last year's squad may sting, the Dirty Terps have certainly found some new talent to possibly make another run at a Big Ten title. Back to you guys.
Looks like a new player checking in for the Wildcats is Alana Goodchild, native of Australia. Came over here to play college basketball. Here's a mid-range jumper from Daly is good. Melanie Daly getting on the board. And a long pass down the court and a good finish there from Brene Alexander. Sellers, great court vision. And Alexander just stuck behind the defense, got it easy too. Now pass to Daly, now inside Pina. Will hit harder outside. Now Mott. Pina comes back around. Now Daly, Northwestern kind of playing a perimeter game here. Oh, a step back shot from Daly. That one's good. Melanie Daly with a deep 2 there. Cut the lead to 11, and inbound pass deflected. Let's see who keeps the ball. Should be the Terps.
Yeah, Daly, just automatic from that mid-range spot. The 5'11 junior from Hastings, New York. She only averaged 5 points in 9 minutes of play last year, and then so far this season, she has just been an electric player for Northwestern, creating sparks on offense and defense with her quickness and her IQ.
Jakia Brown-Turner checks in for the Terps. Here's Sellers, guarded by Daly. And now a tip pass, but Masonis is there for it. Driving left is Brown-Turner, now stepping back. Harder, tough defense. Good pass to Masonis, who drives right, swings it all the way around. Here's Alexander for 3. No good. Had the net, but wrong way.
That shot could have been almost a dagger. I mean, amazing pass there by Masonis, who was able to just swing it to the corner, but if Alexander hits that, makes it a 14-point game with a minute left in the third, that's just devastating.
Oh, great inbound pass to Jakia Brown-Turner, who finishes there. Oh, and kind of just snuck behind the defense. She jumped up almost like she was playing a game of tips or something.
To beat the shot clock as well. Less than a second on the shot clock as she put that one up in the air.
Wow. Harder, passes inside. Goodchild kind of hits the bottom of the backboard there. And a whistle and a foul. Maryland right now in the bonus. They've only committed 1 foul here. Northwestern with the inbounds. Harder hits Daly. Guarded by Brown-Turner. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now into the corner. Here's a shot from Goodchild. No good. And a hard-fought rebound goes to Jakia Brown-Turner. Less than a minute to go. Good fast break. Kubek inside. Can't hit the layup. It's a great pass. Now Masonius puts it back up, and a foul is called. Well, that was a great fast break. Masonius kind of with a quick touch pass to Kubek, but you couldn't finish there. But now a foul.
Yeah, and Kubek laughing a little bit with Masonis after that one. She was just wide open underneath the basket for a layup and sent it off the rim. But Maryland shooting free throws either way.
Masonius at the line, hits the first free throw. Second one is good as well. So Maryland opening up a 54-39 lead with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Melanie Daly with the ball. Over to Goodchild. Back out to Harder. Driving right. Guarded by Fisher. Tough shot, no good. Brown-Turner with the rebound. Fisher has it. Now into the corner with Sellers. Guarded by Goodchild. Sellers drives right to the basket and a deflection. Last touched by Pina. It's going to stay with the Terps.
Yeah, between plays here, I just want to talk about the shot selection by Northwestern. I don't love it so far today. There's been a lot of contested shots, a lot of deep mid-range shots, and a lot of rushed shots for the Wildcats. You want to try and get better looks, especially if you're trying to climb back from this deficit. You don't want to just dig yourself a farther hole by missing bad shots.
See Caroline Lau checking in, as well as Mercy Adamusayo for Northwestern. Another kind of inbound jump pass, and Jakia Brown-Turner does it again. That's the second time they've caught the defense sleeping.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Maryland and Coach Freese were ready to play coming into this third quarter, and just does not seem like Northwestern was ready to match them.
Just 6 points all quarter for Northwestern. Caroline Lau with the ball, 9 seconds to go. Deflection. Should be last touch by the Terps.